history of civilization in this part of the world is above all the history of a giant river, the Nile. Its legendary course will guide us on a journey through time. Is a gift of the Nile. The green ribbon of the Nile Valley has always held a fascination. Ancient Greek explorers, accustomed to rivers that flowed from north to south, saw the Nile as a thwarted force of nature. And what a force! It stretches for 6,671 kilometers. The power of the Nile seems irresistible. Nomadic hunters were the first humans to appear in the Nile Valley. 4,000 years before Christ, they fled arid lands and built camps of reed huts beside the Nile. There, over the next 2,000 years, an empire grew and prospered. The source of that life is in the mountains of Ethiopia, 2,200 kilometers from the delta. The headwaters of the Blue Nile form a vast lake between the mountains. In July, when the vast flood reaches Egypt, the scene changes. The Nile is now between 8 and 10 meters deep, and it spreads out across several kilometers of the plain. In the 4 months from July to October, the Nile floods the arable land and turns villages into islands. Every year, the Nile widens enormously, at the same time depositing layers of silt that push back the desert. Was, of course, an important source of wealth and prosperity, but the Nile also had a magical character. How did the men and women of ancient Egypt see the river? What place did it have in their world?
Le Nil lui-même, étant donné qu'il est finalement la voie de communication de l'Égypte, cette présence souveraine de cette masse d'eau qui devenait une véritable mer pendant la crue, fait que l'implication se retrouve un peu partout, et en particulier tout le rôle religieux est énorme. Les dieux se déplacent sur des barques, le soleil se déplace dans la journée, il se déplace sur une barque, diurne, il se déplace le soir sur un île souterrain, sur une barque de la nuit, etc. Donc évidemment l'image même du Nil a généré, on va dire, énormément de choses, y compris par exemple même les cosmogonies, la création du monde. Ils avaient sous les yeux, ils avaient chaque année cette immense étendue d'eau qui recouvrait tout et qui a donné cette très belle image de l'océan primordial.
The mighty Nile, a wonder of nature, swept across Egypt's scorched earth. The flood was not a scourge, but a godsend. It spread its blessings all along the river.